Hi guys, how's it going? This is Napalm and I'm playing Serena. It won't let me go to the main menu or anything because it doesn't have one, so we're just gonna start off from the beginning, right here, right now. Hey, it's a depressive game, so hey, how fun. Such wow, such excellence, such dark,
Sometimes,
grimy
when I
mood.
make a great effort, I can remember her scent, the sweetness of her breath. Serena.
Okay, well, let's start off with the picture.
The furniture came with the cabin. Considering how off the beaten path this place is, that helped make up our mind.
What the hell are you doing? Can I move? How can I move? Move, you fool! Why would you... Oh my god, you're an ugly man. Look, let's give you a monocle. I say.
Serena? Why can't I see you more clearly? Why can't I even remember? This was taken on that crisp winter night at our mutual friend's hunting lodge. We came back indoors, laughing, giddy as teenagers.
Oh, alright, put the photo down. Let's look at the damn plates.
Sometimes she would brush her leg against mine under the table when we were eating. A curious, sensual thrill.
That's really cool. I did that. I do that with girls at my work sometimes.
Serena enjoyed spice in our life. I preferred it more bland. We were so different on some points.
Alright.
You always put too much salt in, dear. Think about your pressure.
Yes, think about your pressure. I don't even know what his name is.
The table is worn but sturdy, just like our relationship was.
Christ almighty, man. Why don't you write a book? Oh, can I actually
Just don't
go
know
to places?
anymore.
Oh yeah, I can actually move. Alright, wait, can I... Oh, never mind. Down. Yes, I would like to go down. What am I gonna do? Ah, do I have to read all these books? Well, I don't have to read them, but I just have to click on them and be like, oh, this reminds me of the time that she got me ice cream. And this one is the time that she tickled my feet. And this one, and that's why I'm single, a memoir. And this is the time that I read when she broke up with me. And I just started with Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind over and over again while eating a bucket of ice cream. Alright.
I still can't understand. Even the features of her face feel hazy and distant, like remnants of a broken
I
dream.
didn't even click on anything, buddy.
So much wisdom and happiness in this bookcase. My life would have been much poorer without it. The smell of old books is intoxicating. What happens to wood pulp
Yes!
as it ages gives it that distinctive vanilla smell.
Alright.
I loved it when we took down one of my favorites and curled up on the bed to read together as the wind howled outside on cold winter nights. Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too.
Which ones? I'm guessing. I'm guessing the small ones.
A lot of rarities and special editions here. I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I? No, of course not. Most of the books are mine,
Okay, that's
but
it.
all of hers are
We're
still
good.
here too.
We are good. That's... Oh, these are different books. Never mind.
A lot of rarities and
But
special
it's
editions
still the
here.
same dialogue, guys, though.
We had such a wonderful time dining in this cabin. Serena loved to experiment with her cooking.
What is this cabin, by the way? I'm not sure this is the romantic type. I think this guy's like a psychotic killer. I bet that's what it is. Honest to God.
Sharing meals with a good red wine was one of the great pleasures in our relationship, especially in the intimacy of this cabin.
This guy's a killer. I bet you anything, you know.
So many afternoons spent in this armchair.
Come sit with me. I want to talk. And cuddle.
What did we talk about? Damn this fallible memory of mine. The most comfortable spot in the cabin, well, along with the bed, of course. I can imagine her cuddling up to me even now, putting her hand under my shirt. Of course, we made love here, too. There was no place in the cabin we didn't before things deteriorated. The most comfortable spot in the cabin, well, along with the bed, of
What
course.
the fuck? Maybe this is why she left it. Your creepy taste in art. Wait. There's nothing. I don't even have the magnifying glass. Let's. Okay, look at it again. Might have been a glitch. What the fuck? That is just creepy. Nope. Nope.
This window never got much attention. Then again, the view isn't nearly as spectacular. Priorities, right?
Right.
I guess it's covered with grease and grime from cooking, mostly. There's probably nothing out there that I want to see, anyway. All the stuff I care about is inside. Well, except for Serena.
Wait, I know what this guy's going on. He's in limbo.
I can make out nothing through this window. There was a time, long ago, that all this disrepair
Alright. I bet
felt
he's
oddly
dead,
homey.
but he's just in limbo and he's reminiscing about the stuff. That's why he can't go outside.
All the windows are drafty, but like everything else, we just got used
We
to it.
liked it even.
I can make out nothing through this
Okay,
window.
fine. I give up. Let's go through the picture. Oh my god. Why? Who is this? And who is that? And who is this? What the fuck? Let's go to the umbrellas, why not?
No, I don't want to leave right now. There's still something for me in here.
Alright, fine. Look at your... Nope. Look at the spittoon. Oh. True friends stand by each other through any adversity. This is like the most depressing game to play. I advise people, don't play this on Valentine's Day. It's gonna be a bummer. Come, love. Maybe he's gonna read it.
Come, love, with peace in your heart, said Niamh of the ice blue eyes. Blue eyes.
Alright, continue.
It's based on an Irish folktale. Warrior poet O'Sheen goes to Tirnanog, a Celtic otherworld known as the Land of Youth and Promise. Niamh is of the Fey folk, the fair ones.
Okay.
Weird mix of doggerel and
You know, the imagery is
artistry.
evocative, but the language is
The elemental
structure. I don't
imagery,
care.
I've always been drawn to things that are kind of both good and bad at the same time. My grandma introduced me to these old legends when I was just a kid, in between stories of what she could still remember of her childhood in the old country. Weird mix of doggerel and
Okay,
artistry.
we're done with
The elemental
we're done with
imagery is
the
evocative,
depressive
but the
thing.
language and structure are a bit
What is
quaint.
this?
Still, something draws me to this trunk. Is it the memories locked within? Or something
Do I
else?
have a key inventory?
We use this trunk to store trinkets and papers, but I can't help thinking there's something of importance.
Is it Serena's
inside.
body? Maybe you whacked her over the head and placed her in here.
It's too painful. I want to, but not yet.
Not yet. Alright, so eventually we're gonna get to it, and I kinda don't want to find out what's gonna be there. No, don't sit down. Come on. Alright, nothing to look there. Nothing to look... Okay, well, we're done here.
I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I?
Enough with your Necronomicon.
No. Of course not.
Alright, come on. Come on. Let's go this way. Okay, go that way. No, that way. Alright. Ooh, let's look at the bed. He might be like, oh my god.
Our refuge from the world. A place of warmth and passion. Sometimes we joked we needed to be so far out in the woods because that's how our sex life was. Far out.
Haha. Oh, you're funny.
The furniture came with the cabin, but the bedclothes we brought with us. A place like this needs some luxury, but without her, there are no monsters under the bed. I guess they're all in my head. I feel too restless to sleep right now. I don't sleep well without Serena next to me. Both a blessing and a curse, I suppose. There are no monsters under the bed.
Let's go over
I guess they're all
here.
in my head.
And let's look at her drawer. You know, at times of depressive moments like these, when one has just broken up with his girlfriend, it's best to put on her makeup and start dancing while putting it on Lazarus's goodbye horses. That's a little too graphic. I'm sorry, folks. What is this? Oh, crap. Keys!
These keys are for the cabin and the car.
Really? Those keys? Those look like old old middle-aged keys, actually, to be honest.
If the keys are here, does she have her spare? I should probably stay here in case she doesn't. Did she even have her own spare? We also have a key for the outhouse, but can't be bothered to keep it anywhere other than under that rock next to the thing. No one comes here anyway. We did have a night prowler once who left a mark inside the outhouse, but we rarely lock it anyway.
Okay, this is getting
I
creepy.
never noticed it before, but there's some rust on the ring. Should get a new one. We also have a key for the outhouse, but can't be bothered to keep it
Leave me
anywhere other
alone.
than under that rock.
Okay, what's in
next to the
here?
thing. No one comes here anyway.
Alright,
They prevent my blood pressure from skyrocketing. Doctor's orders. And Serena's.
I don't like that this is going.
I'm generally not fond of taking medication. I find it hard to believe ingesting a few chemicals will do me much good in the long run.
Don't forget your pill, hun. I know you'd rather not, but you know it's for the best.
Beta blockers. I have high blood pressure.
Those are not beta blockers.
I'm only supposed to take these before meals. Not a big fan of them. They do tend to alleviate my headaches, though. Beta blockers.
Alright.
I have hers. I used it, too, when shaving. There's only an outhouse, and for some reason, whoever erected the rickety thing didn't think to include wall-to-wall mirrors. So, this came in handy.
Yep, this guy's a serial killer.
Should I dust for fingerprints? I might if I were in a detective story.
Dust for fingerprints if you were a murderer.
After all these years, it permanently smells of her and her perfume. The last thing I need now is to see myself in the mirror. I must look awful. There's dust on this, too. It's everywhere. After all these years, it permanently smells of her and her perfume.
Oh, man. Oh. Okay, what is this?
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your way with words, but if I don't write this, I don't know what I'll do. My life feels so unreal now, dreamlike, but wonderfully so. Let me try, even if clumsily. The hours I spent with you when we last met are precious to me. I was so lost such a short time ago. Everything seemed drained of color and feeling. I think we were meant to find each other, to bring meaning to our lives again, make sense of the confusion shrouding both of us. When we stepped into the crystal silence of the snowy woods, away from the chatter of the guests, all nature seemed expectant, as if holding its breath, witnessing a rare moment of something infinitely better than what life in the ordinary run of things has to offer. Do you remember how the light crust of the snow glittered in the reflected light of the country house? How the copse of trees in which we walked was haloed with a magical aura? I felt the chill of the night air, and you opened your coat and enfolded me in your arms, and we hugged tight, sharing the warmth, sharing the only thing any of us have to share on this earth when you think about it.
Please don't let there be more.
And then you
There's more.
toppled us on the
Fuck.
snow, you devil. We laughed and rolled around, my head already spinning from the wine and crisp, pure night air and the stillness all around. We lay back, and I gasped when I realized what I was seeing. The luminous starscape, like a vast velvet cloth sprinkled with powdered sugar, like it can only be seen in the countryside. I had tears in my eyes when I turned to you and we kissed, and it felt like the only moment in all of time, or outside time, and ours was the only spark that could ignite the universe. You gave me these moments. You complete me in ways I never knew to dream of. Let me be the one who makes sense of the confusion whenever you feel lost again. We can make our own world against the rest of the world if need be. Together we can silence all the demons, heal all the wounds. I love you. In eternity yours, Serena.
Huh.
Somewhere in here, in our private refuge, there must be something that reminds me of her.
Let's not read this again. Let's look at this one. I'm expecting like a finger. Honest to God. I can't take that. Alright. Wait. Wait. Is it just me or is that clock getting louder?
I miss her so much. How is it possible that I can't remember her face?
Okay. Because maybe you cut it off?
Pretty shambolic, isn't it? The organization of its contents isn't much better. It'd be a shame to say we're fashionistas. There's a strand of blonde hair in the comb. Yes, blonde hair like sun rays. I'm remembering. What's wrong with my memory? Did I have a stroke? She also had a brush, but I can't see it anywhere, nor some of her other personal items. It's just a regular comb bought from a supermarket, new enough to still have all its teeth.
Right. That's creepy.
The last thing I need now is to see myself in the mirror.
Let's get out of here.
I must look awful.
It's a good
It's a beautiful day, though there's an unnatural calm surrounding the area. I've always loved the hazy afternoon shades of this place. It's deep into summer, so there's a few hours left until it gets dark. The sunlight is so bright here.
Okay, buddy,
In
you're
other
gonna have to
circumstances,
move.
This would have been the perfect afternoon
or something.
for us. There's a crack in this window from a tantrum she threw some time ago. It wasn't the only.
Okay.
The sunlight can be confusing.
What is stress fun? Can I?
The sunlight is so bright here. There's a crack.
Oh, I'm sorry.
in
I'm
this
just
window
skipping
from a
through this. I
tantrum
just.
she threw some
What the?
time ago.
Okay.
It
What
wasn't the
can we
only
find
thing
in
she
here?
threw.
Nothing.
Not exactly perfect
There's
soundproofing.
nothing in here, honestly.
Unlike its sibling, this lamp would last for months.
Okay, so we checked all the way in there. Now we gotta find a key, to be honest with you.
I feel too restless to sleep
Or
right
look
now.
at the ceiling. There might be a key somewhere.
We brought the lamps with us when we got this place all those years ago. They were from a garage sale. The sun is streaming through the window. No reason to turn. All these metaphors and similes in my head. Light of my life. Make light. Wait, that's another kind of light. A lamp is a lamp, but to a writer, every mundane item triggers connections, and that leads to more. It seemed like neither of us could bother to properly wipe the lampshades. All these metaphors and similes
let's go
in
with
my head.
the
The
clock.
clock is a trophy from our flea market adventures. Chalk this particular purchase up to every cabin needs one. The ticking begins to feel homey after a while. The first night was a nightmare, though. Time never mattered much to us while we were hiding from the rest of the world here. As long as we were together and happy. The clock has always been rather autonomous. No matter how many times we've wound it up, it keeps going out of sync. Actually, I think it might have gone out of sync again. No trusting this clock. I wonder what time it is. As if it mattered. The clock has always been rather autonomous. I don't sleep well without. She made this with her own hands. She was really
don't
good.
care.
There are no monsters under the bed. For some reason, light bulbs wouldn't last long in this lamp. I never looked into it.
That's Serena's side, so...
I feel too... She used to keep magazines, paperback novels, usual stuff on these nightstands when we were staying here.
Wait, is that a key? No.
She is fairly religious. Not me. I'm the cold and cynical bastard. But I don't remember that ever being an issue between us. She always thought our relationship was a blessing. God, how I miss her. No longer the cynical asshole, I guess. Her faith came as a surprise to me. She was never prudish about sex, so I just didn't expect it. I guess people simply aren't that predictable. No, I don't want to read right now. Especially not a Bible. I have no need for the words in there. She adored all things of nature. I remember her long walks out in the woods.
Right.
Curiously, we never brought many plants inside the cabin. We were surrounded by so many outside, I guess we were saturated by them. At least I was. Maybe I should have let her bring some plants inside. She liked them a lot. A plant is a plant. Beautiful to some,
What the hell
boring
is
to
outside?
others.
I don't know if you guys can hear
They
that.
say these things are alive. If they are, it must be a horrible existence, confined in their own silent dark world. We have much more interesting things than this plant inside the cabin. Like my books.
No, not like your books. Really? Your necromorph and all that?
A plant is a
Alright,
plant.
bye.
Beautiful to some,
Bye.
boring to others. 2 days, 3 days tops, and bam, a brand new light bulb would burn out. Whenever her lamp didn't work, Serena would come by my side to read. A few moments later, she would lay her head down on my chest and fall asleep. The only reason this lampshade gathered less dust than the other one was that we had to keep putting new bulbs in this one. Because of a wiring problem or whatever, this one always starts smelling sharply of metal after being on for a while. Considering what a strong odor of metal this one gives off when in use, I guess we were lucky never to have an accident.
Good night, love.
The only reason this lampshade gathered because of a wiring, considering what a what a strong odor of quite a large armoire for our admittedly Spartan needs. She uses most of it.
Is this where you're gonna keep the body? I'm expecting a jump scare, honest to God. Right here. No, just close. For now. This big one. Nothing but clothes. All the same clothes, actually. Why is that?
We all have our skeletons in the closet, but not Serena.
Oh, open the bloody
She was
thing.
perfect. I'm not sure why, but I don't feel like opening it. The sole thought of it drains what little energy I have left in me. There are no monsters. I feel...
Alright.
There
I'm
are
just trying
no
to get everything
monsters
out of
under
this.
Maybe later. There's nothing of interest inside the closet anyway.
You never know.
I'm a casual dresser. Don't think Serena would approve of me making an even bigger mess of the
But
clothes.
she's
in
not
here.
even here. Why would she care?
Maybe later. Don't think Serena would approve of me
I've
making
pretty much
an
checked
even
everything
bigger
in the
mess
house,
of the
or
clothes
the
in-
rug.
Look what I made, hun, in case we ever need to sweep something under the carpet.
Haha.
See the pattern of yellow squares? It's from this rug I remembered from my nursery. I must have been like 3 or 4, but it always stuck with me.
And no trap door under there. Just more creaky. I always resisted the temptation to sweep things under there when it was my turn to tidy up.
The rug's all crooked again. Can you help me straighten it out?
And no trap door on.
The rug's all crooked again.
Alright.
No trap. I always resisted the temptation
where
to
else to
sweep
go?
things under there when it was my turn to tidy up.
I think there's like a key maybe somewhere around here. Maybe. What is this? A spittoon, and there's that, and there's this, and then there's got to be something on top. All right, come on, let's look what's in the chest. Let's look in the what's in the box. What's in the box?
We found this trunk at a flea big enough for a light. We hated guns, so we never had any, even out here. But this would have been a good place to keep one,
Can
since
be
it can be
locked.
locked. We found this trunk big enough for a. We found this
Well,
trunk at a
open the
flea
bloody
market.
thing.
Big enough for. We hated gun. We found this trunk big
Open
enough
it!
for a lifetime
What the
of
hell?
mementos.
We need to find a key. Find the key. I don't know where to go.
Our dining table. Quite modest. I could tell plenty of stories about this table. To be honest, the dining table was well worn even when we acquired the cabin. You could tell from its appearance that it had been the centerpiece of many happy occasions. And there were many more to come. Our dining table. I could tell plenty. The dining table
Right.
was well
Yeah, we
worn
get it.
even
We
when we
get it.
acquired the
It's a
cabin.
perfect dining table.
You could tell from its appearance that it had been this. I better stay in case Serena comes back. There's always a chance she might return. There's nothing for me out there. This door has been creaking for years. One of the many things I promised I would fix.
Alright, what else can I grab? That.
I have this gut feeling that I shouldn't leave just
Well,
yet.
what do you want me to
There's
do?
nothing for me. This door has been creaking for years. One of the many
Oh god,
things
this
I
thing is
promised I
creepy.
would
What
fix.
the hell, dude? No wonder.
Our dining table. Quite modest, but if it ain't broke,
Alright,
don't fix it.
let's go that way.
I can imagine her cuddling up to me. There was a time long ago that all this
Which
disrepair
is
felt oddly
fucking
homey.
scaring the hell out of me. Okay, I feel like there's a key on top or on the floor, maybe. Maybe he dropped it. Where is it? Nope. What the hell is this, by the way? Don't want to know. Alright, how about I look down, or can I look down here by the way?
Most of the books are mine. A lot of rarity. I didn't lend out my most of the book. A lot of I didn't. Most of a lot of I didn't. Most of a lot of I did. Most of a lot of rarities
yes.
and special editions here.
Wait, what? Vanishing Story.
I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I?
I don't know.
No. Of course not.
What do I need? God damn you. Alright. So, he's just looking at Serena, pretty much.
I should probably eat. Can't remember the last time I ate. Yet, I don't feel hungry. Truth be told, not all the cooking she did was a resounding success. We agreed to never attempt doing ravioli again.
Okay.
I have more pressing things on my... The stove looks like something from World War I, considering how basic and ancient the kitchen is.
Feeling peckish, dear?
The stove looks like something, considering how...
Feeling peckish, dear?
That's enough for that.
I could tell plenty of stories
Sit
about
down,
this
why
table.
not?
To be honest, I'm
What the
surprised
hell?
it's still in one piece.
Okay, so, that's who you miss? Ugh. Alright, wait, well, you finally remembered her now that we looked at all these things.
It was truly like an enchanted time, like we were in a magic circle where no sorrow or pain could touch us. My love, we don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important. The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera. It was a different world back then. My love, we don't have a lot of photos. The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera.
What's going on?
It was a different world back then.
What's going on?
All those moments we sat at this table, laughing, smiling,
what's going on?
Simply looking in each other's
eyes. What's with the music?
Again someday?
What's with the music? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Well, it's not that bad of music. It's not creepy.
Why? We might just as well stay here.
Alright, now's the time to look in the chest. Let's look in the chest. Let's look.
Is there anything worse than beautiful memories turning to dust? I feel like I don't even have the strength to lift
Yes,
them.
you do!
What once gave me so much joy. We hated guns. We found this trunk at a flea market. We used to love
Okay,
around.
Nobody jump out at me, please. I will murder you.
Years passed.
Yes.
Time works differently. She's gone, and even then I just keep reading. But it's always been my way of looking for answers, processing information. I can think of worse ways. I've always been drawn to things. My grandma introduced me to these old legends when I was just a kid.
What is this?
In between
Alright,
stories
actually,
of what
go to
you
the
could
clock
still
and
remember
ring.
of childhood in the old
Wait, what? Never mind.
How long has it been, I wonder? I can't tell. And I miss her so much. That ticking, it never stops. I've wasted so much time in my life. Did I ever take a break to show her how much I truly cared? We seem to take fewer and fewer. Actually, I think it might have gone out of... No trusting this clock.
Don't turn around. Oh,
I wonder what time it is.
Thank you.
As if it mattered.
Perfect.
How could I possibly forget the color of her hair like that? Even for a moment. She was my girl with the sun in her hair. What's happened to me? I liked to watch her comb her hair before she came to bed. But that was so long ago. At some point, I just stopped. She also had a brush. It's just a regular... I never noticed it before, but there's a tiny crack in it. Well, it's a hairline fracture. I still remember when this... How did I miss everything getting dinkier, more worn? We should have renewed our lives. There's dust on this, too. After all these years, it
I'm expecting
permanently
something.
smells of her and her perfume.
Nope. 9. Any bodies around here? Anything?
I should leave the keys here until she comes back, because
Wait
I
a
know
minute. What's
she
that
will.
behind? Wait. What is that newspaper behind? The murder not renowned hospital for the insane?
Where are you going?
I said I'd be back, and here I am. I did come back.
That newspaper behind.
We did have a night prowler once who left a mark inside the out. Proust wrote all his life about the associative power of tastes and smells. He spent his last years in retreat from the world, though, writing in a... It's too tangy, too poignant. Brings it all back.
I don't like this. I don't like it at all.
Do I even matter to you anymore? Do you even notice anything I do? How I look? How I smell?
Oh, shit.
We were happy for a long time. At least, I think we were. But as time passed, we fought about every little thing, even this. I keep looking at her things, remembering all the... Depends on how you look at it. Either a wonderful sensory stimulant, an aphrodisiac, or a subtle weapon in the mating ritual. We were happy for a long time, at least. I keep looking at her things, remembering all the
This
good.
is getting creepy.
And bad. The clock has always been rather autonomous. Actually, I think it might have gone out. As always, I automatically went to the window side, and she took the one by the armoire. Some of her scent still lingers.
What if I'm getting nervous as hell. Wait, what is that? Oh, it's a dream catcher. Never mind.
I know it's my general state of mind.
Be honest. Does this dress show too much cleavage? I want only one pair of eyes on me.
How I miss her naked back when she was standing by this armoire. The perfect curve of her neck.
Okay, so what's...
Her firm bottom.
Oh. Nice. I like your description. That's very...
Maybe later. There's nothing of interest inside.
Could you take this out and beat it, love? It's getting a bit dusty.
It's one of the few decorative things here. I remember us washing it. Properly.
The rug's all crooked again. Can you help me straighten it out?
I don't like that noise.
Big enough for a lifetime. We found this trunk. Big enough for... We found this trunk at a... Big enough for a lifetime of mementos.
Let's look at the photo again. I'm kind of scared of what we might find. Oh. Oh, she's getting sadder. She's getting more sad.
It's different. But that just... It can't be different.
It's like the picture of Dorian Gray. This is getting creepy. Fuck this. No.
Am I going mad? Somehow she looks sadder than I remembered. Could I really have been so wrong about that night? She's angry now. Part of me realizes I should be more shocked by this, but for some reason, I just feel numb, beyond it. She was lying to me and manipulating me all the time. Why did I let her do that? I'm the one who should have been scowling. She played me like a harp and made me look like a complete idiot.
Okay, boy, calm down.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. I couldn't care less about this damn thing. I torture myself trying to remember. I'm too upset to even think straight. I hate her so much. All of these... I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Everybody stay back. Stay back. Oh, so I think as I go back and walk around more, I'm gonna remember and reminisce, and he's gonna say more negative things about it.
I tried to be charitable with her, but what did it get me? Honestly, she could rarely carry a tune, so her humming habit got on my nerves.
Alright.
My wife has no indulgence given except what comes to her from heaven. We eat little, we drink less. This earth breeds not our happiness.
Alright.
Never those dry, blackened omelets again. Good riddance.
Come on, buddy. It can't be that bad.
She actually threw this at me once. She could have killed me. That's how the bedroom window got that crack.
Really? She threw whatever this was all the way over there?
I torture myself Too upset to even think straight.
Let's look at the books, buddy. Let's calm down.
I want to hurl the whole damn lot into the lake. Or just tear at the pages until the wind sweeps them away. Some of these started to mildew.
Nothing going frost.
Those words, those damn words. My whole life's been consumed by them. Now I have none left to say. I hate her. All of this.
All right. Come on, buddy.
This armchair. This is where we had that talk. That damn.
I've been trying so hard, but we lost something along the way. Did you get my letter? Will you just listen to me for once? God, you're always... Wait, where are you going? Don't walk away from me.
I couldn't care less. Why torture myself trying to remember?
What is this? Do we remember anything about this? Let's look at that window.
It's like looking into my own soul right
I
now.
don't like this.
Did I see shadows move? No. Just my imagination. It's like the whole world is against me. Even I'm too upset to even think straight.
All right, we got it. Come on. What is this? That little mofo better not look up at me. I'm seriously thinking of some Insidious right now. Like something's gonna pop out.
A part of me still thinks you'll forgive me and come back. But I've lost all hope now. Do I deserve to be forgiven? What about all the things she did and all the things she said?
Words and dreams may be enough for you, but you know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon because I've had enough.
I hate her so much.
All right. Easy, buddy. Easy.
I feel like throwing this chair through the window. But that would just make me even angrier. Her favorite chair, huh? I should just smash this thing to pieces. It's wobbly and off balance, just like she was. Especially that night. All of these...
Sit down. We need to talk.
Uh-oh.
When did it go so wrong? This was supposed to be a... We weren't supposed to fight here.
You just don't get it, do you? You never do.
I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Let's look at the chest. Don't open it. I actually don't want to open it. Okay, why would you open it? What is this?
I sit here on the train, taking me to my final farewell to the ones who brought me to this world. I see the smiling couples on their way to new adventures and think, that used to be us. We had joy and laughter and friends once, but a memory is not the thing itself. You're very good at letting things you don't want to face slip off you. You continue as if nothing has changed, lost in your own lifeless world. Words and dreams may be enough for you. You know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon. I question how I once saw things. How much of what I thought we had were my own feelings, and how much of your manipulation, because you are so very good with words, aren't you? You knew how to use them when we met, and for the longest time, I went along with the romantic whirl you conjured up around our shabby, isolated existence. Oh, it took me long enough to see it for what it was. And there were these moments that you swept me off on foolish flights of fancy, when I threw myself into your fantasies. You wove your spell, plying me with your magic and with wine in equal measure, and I was taken in like the lost little girl I was. Do you realize all the pain you've caused me? They say if you have to ask whether someone loves you, you already know the answer. Protestations to the contrary can no more convince me any more than I can make my own mother or father draw breath again. Your aloofness tells a different story.
No more.
I no longer know what you're thinking. With my parents gone and with your refusal to even accompany me in my time of need, something broke. Or maybe it happened long ago, but I never saw it so clearly before, even after everything. I don't make you feel comfortable? Really? That's all you have to say? I won't waste any more life waiting for things that'll never come. Of course, that's what you expect me to do. Play the good wife so no one will laugh at you for being the failure you are, to shield you from the truth of your existence. Lost in your books and vapid verse, blithely drifting into the mists of time, as if not even a footnote, when you could be raking at it if you'd only used your words for anything other than personal indulgence. You talked and talked about your path, the winter blueness of my eyes, all that nonsense. And the years rolled by, the seasons came and went, on, you pursuing your dreams that will never be, lost in your damned words, looking for clues you'll never find. I'm sure you're doing it even now with your rotting books. You took the best years of my life, and gave only empty words in return. We've gone as far as we can, and something's got to give.
Alright,
It's just a bunch of schmaltzy junk. A shrine to naivety. I should just destroy this useless junk. But not even the venom inside me gives me strength.
He's gonna burn this place down. I know it.
Why torture myself trying to remember?
What's it?
Her jewelry box. What is it doing here?
I don't know.
I'm too upset to even think straight.
Alright, let's go away. Look around, take a deep breath. Read the wait, what? That is not what it said last time. Changeable man, insolent wretch. Who was it made of version of Jesus? Name love this time, even as we show them 60. Burnish the poet's helm. No, a fine sketch. Spell the love without the fault of it, or end thy life with feet of mortal clay.
Changeable man, insolent wretch. Sounds like Serena, all right. Her father's realm. She was a daughter of the Celtic sea god Manannán. What was it? Maclur? Scholars say Niamh's divine father, Manannán, was of an elder race. I hate her so much.
Alright. We're gonna look at the bedroom, and we're gonna skim through it. Let's look at the rug.
All the real color faded from it long ago. It must be full of dust mites. I should burn it. I told her the rug was fine work. Like I know anything about handicrafts. But it's what the Empress wanted to hear, wasn't it? All of this... But the stains on this bed suddenly make me mad. Angry, even. Why must life always end up so sordid and hateful? I'm not crawling in there. I'm too riled up for that, and it's just not dark enough anyway. I couldn't care less about this.
Let's look at the
damn
drawer.
thing. How could I be so inconsiderate? Did this stupid lamp destroy my marriage? I will fix it. In case she comes back. I haven't got any bulbs on me, and I didn't bring any tools. Wait, what am I thinking? Why am I worrying about a stupid lamp? Why torture myself trying to remember?
Buddy.
It's just a book. What good will reading a fairy tale do me? God has never been there for me when I needed comfort. Why would he want to go out of his mysterious ways to help me now? I'm too upset to even think. Stupid, feeble-minded woman with her silly menial. It was she who didn't deserve me. I wouldn't waste my intellect on this sublunary distraction. She probably cared more for this plant than she cared for me. I hate her so much.
Why did you slam that? What's going on? Alright, are we gonna open this?
I should tear all her filthy, disease-ridden clothes apart and burn them. Everything she wore, just to lure me in. Not even these violent impulses give me the strength I need to open the armoire. What is wrong with me? All of this, these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Nope. 9. Let's go through here. Let's look at the clock.
That incessant noise. I should smash this useless antique to pieces right now. It can't keep the time for 5 minutes straight. Chimes completely at random and never stops making that infernal noise. But hey, guess who thought it was so cute? This thing has caused me more sleepless nights than I care to remember. No wonder I'm going crazy. I couldn't care less about this day. It feels darker by the minute, but the sun is still high in the sky. Or is it?
Alright.
I feel so turned around.
Number 2.
It can't be happening.
Alright.
No. I can still see even if the light is going. I'm not turning it on. Why torture myself trying to remember?
Alright.
I can't even bear to look at my face. She never descended to criticizing my looks, though. Even when we fought, even when my hairline started going.
Alright.
My thoughts are all over the place. Get it together, damn it. I'm too upset to even think straight. How could I have been so blind? Her vanity. Always doting on her hair like a child. But I'm being unfair. Would I have wanted her to be some frump? I'm too angry to even care. All she cared about was herself all along. Her needs, her feelings. That's all that ever mattered to her. What about mine? I hate her so much.
Take a chill pill. Let's What's with the keys? No, that's a watch. Never mind. Look at this. Right in there. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Where are you going? Oh, that's rich. Just run away.
I just needed to blow off steam, to be somewhere else, just for a while. But I can't even remember what we argued about, unless she was the one who
Yeah,
left.
she was the one who left.
All of this...
Alright, come on.
Pathetic. She once told me how I supposedly used words to fool her somehow, but what did she think this stuff was? Natural? How was I supposed to react when she used this anyway? She knew I loved... The smell of this disgusts me. So I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
What's in here?
I tried to flush these a long time ago, but someone noticed, as if she cared about my impotent life. High blood pressure? What a load of bull. I've never felt better in my life.
I'm sick and tired of having to pamper you like a baby. Fine, I hope you have a great, lonely time at the hospital.
Why torture myself trying to remember?
I'm gonna just click on the window and
Sunlight, birdsong. Nothing feels worse when there's no hope. No chance of anything. The light is so dim here. Makes me want to chop down every tree outside. There's only a limited window of opportunity for everything. And I wasted mine. I'm too upset to even think straight.
Here's the moment. We're gonna go and see the picture. And I'm kind of worried of what we're gonna find. Alright. Let's look at the photo. Or...
I hate her so much.
Yeah, she looks the same.
All of this, these
Wait.
pathetic
jewelry
souvenirs from our
box.
relationship, they're all lies.
And there's her ring.
Her wedding ring or mine? But what is it doing here? Oh, please, no. It's hers. I can't believe she would just leave it here. Where the hell is she? No. It can't be true. No. No, I didn't do it. I need to wake up from this nightmare.
Oh boy.
I couldn't care less about this damn thing. I remember how happy these made her. She smiled. That wonderful smile. I must have gifted these to make amends or something. Or did I? Did I ever gift her anything? She loved her trinkets more than she loved me. Right? Why torture myself trying to remember?
I think that's the last one. Let's look at the photo now. Nope, it's still the same.
I'm too upset to even think straight. I hate her so much. All of this...
What else is there to go on?
Pathetic souvenirs from our relationship. I couldn't care. Why torture myself trying to remember?
Alright. What else is there? Let's look at the box.
I sit here on the train, taking me to my final farewell to the ones who brought me to this world. I see the smiling couples on their way to new adventures and think, I no longer...
Read that.
I'm too upset to even... I hate her so much. All of this... I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Get away. Alright, I might have to turn this off for a while, actually. It's getting too long. Might have to put it into 2 bits. Oh, let's go outside, actually.
Why torture myself trying to remember?
Come on, kids, open your eyes. Actually, don't. 'Cause that's gonna scare the shit out of me. I don't like how that went.
I'm too upset to even think straight.
Come on. Trigger something.
I hate her so much.
You're just hating on everything, to be honest.
All of this... These... Pathetics. I couldn't care less. Why torture myself trying to... I'm too upset to even...
Yes, go ahead and empty the whole salt shaker on your meal. I hope you choke.
Jeez.
She was always yammering about the salt, feigning concern about my blood pressure. Should have emptied this into her lying throat till she vomited. If she were here, I'd rub salt into her wounds, all right, just like she's rubbed salt into mine. I hate her so much. All of this... These... I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
That's everything?
Why torture myself trying to remember?
I think it's everything we... Nope. Alright.
Truth is, I could have used this spice to get some of her abominations down my throat.
Jeez.
She never had any sense for balancing a meal. It was either spicy hot or cringeworthy bland. I was used to much, almost empty. So typical of you, Serena. Not one limit. I'm too upset to even think
look at the plate.
straight. I hate her so much.
Nope.
All of this, I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Alright, what else is there to look at, actually? The chandelier? No, wait, what is this? Is that blood?
Why torture myself trying to remember?
Okay, come on, buddy.
I'm too upset to even think
Let's
straight.
look around more. Let's trigger everything.
I hate her so much.
Alright, I think that's the one thing we have to do.
All of this, I couldn't care less
That's
about
what we
this
have to
damn
do,
thing.
just...
Why torture me? I'm too upset to even think straight. I hate her so. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship.
Why must I always be the one to fill the damn pitcher?
When did the place get so out of hand? I hate dust, and so did she, but here's a whole freaking cake up. If I kicked the nightstand, the dust would billow up and swallow me like a desert storm. I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
I'm gonna stop right here, just because it's getting too long, but I'll put up the next part in a bit. Or maybe I won't. This game's kind of creepy, but yeah. See you guys in a bit.